Now at noon, a bill on voting rights is expected to fail in the Senate today, but congressional Democrats are pushing ahead with the legislation anyway. And a call for action after multiple children drown in Lake Michigan. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Tuesday afternoon. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Dana Fulton has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. A little chilly out there, but a little warmer, too.
It is. It is. A little cool for this time of year, but compared to this time yesterday, a bit of an improvement for our temperatures. It does feel really nice outside, but again, maybe a little more like early May rather than the end of June. Here's a live look at downtown with sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 60s with dew points in the 30s. So I'd say that's pretty comfortable for us. 68 currently in Madison, 70 in Janesville, about 66 in Mineral Point. Again, dew points hovering in the upper 30s for most of us with a quiet scene on our radar. That's how we're going to keep things through the rest of this evening. As we look ahead to tomorrow, we'll finally hop back up. We'll see temperatures climbing into the low 80s for us for afternoon highs. But I overall think that things are going to really look good for at least the rest of the afternoon, Mark, and as we look ahead to tomorrow to really enjoy that sunshine for one more day.
But some rain, maybe.
Maybe some rain by the end of the week. Yes, we will get a closer look at that in just a little bit.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Dana. At least one person was injured this morning when a car rolled over along the eastbound belt line near Stoughton Road. The right lane was closed, backing up traffic, but is now reopened. Officials in Racine County are urging local leaders to increase lifeguards along Lake Michigan. It comes after a second child drowned in the county over the weekend. A third child is fighting for their life. Racine County Sheriff Christopher Smalling is calling on Racine city leaders to hire more lifeguards and extend their hours at places like North Beach. The sheriff's dive team will also be at North Beach this Saturday to talk with families about water safety and rip currents. Lifeguards currently work from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Dairy and agriculture leaders are calling on state lawmakers to approve 3 bills designed to change labels on imitation dairy and meat products. The bills would impact soy and nut-based milks and any other products not made from the milk of a cow or other hooved animal. The same would go for plant-based meat alternatives. A vote on the bill is scheduled in the Assembly today. The Assembly also plans to give final approval to a bill that would penalize local governments that attempt to defund police. The proposal would mandate that any municipality that decreases funding for police receive an equal cut in state aid. The Senate passed it earlier this month, but the governor is expected to veto the bill. The State Assembly also plans to approve bills that would limit opportunities for absentee voting. The measures make it more difficult for the elderly and disabled to cast absentee ballots and prohibit election officials from filling in missing information on envelopes. Governor Evers is also expected to veto those bills. There's a similar debate happening among congressional leaders today. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is also bringing a voting rights bill to the floor today. It's not expected to get the 60 votes needed to clear a filibuster and start debate. He's on Capitol Hill. We're having some technical problems here. Just please bear with us. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that the failure to begin debate on the voting rights bill in the Senate could prompt a new debate about whether there needs to be changes to the filibuster rule in the Senate. The White House says more than 70% of adults over 30 have gotten at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Here in Wisconsin, more than 45% of the population is fully vaccinated, but vaccination rates have been slowing across the U.S., and that's leading to concerns about the rise of the Delta variant, which appears to be about 60% more contagious than the Alpha variant discovered in the U.K. Health officials say those who are vaccinated shouldn't worry too much about the Delta variant. They say vaccinated people with underlying health issues should continue to wear masks and social distance. CDC experts are set to meet Wednesday to talk about reports of a heart ailment linked to coronavirus vaccines in youth and young adults. The committee will hear about reports of 300-plus cases of heart inflammation in youths and young adults who are recently vaccinated. The reports involve the mRNA types of vaccines made by by Pfizer and Moderna. Doctors who've treated such inflammation cases say they're easy to treat, and most patients recovered. The panel will look at the risk level and whether the risk outweigh the benefits of vaccination. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. We'll be right back.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
And that!
Ooh, take it all.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
Need to get the right glasses at the right price right now? Then shop the right sale at iMart Express. For a limited time, get one pair of single vision glasses for $20 and one pair of progressives for $40. Drop by iMart Express and save today.
He's here! He's here!
It's happening!
What can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Attention! This is an important message for all you grown-ups. Get the COVID vaccine. I miss my friends. This is the end of the message. I'm back. Not so fast. You can't return to a regular program yet. Not until you get the COVID vaccine. This for real is the end of my message. Safe care your way. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze, and its mission is to make sleep feel cool. So no more night sweats, no more nocturnal baking, no high blast ceiling fans, or polar ice cap air conditioner mode. Because the Tempur-Pedic Breeze delivers superior cooling from cover to core, helping you sleep cool all night long.
And right now, save $500 on all Breeze mattresses and get a free $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic. Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
We're going to do stocks? No. All right. Delta Airlines plans to hire more than 1,000 pilots as air travel bounces back from the pandemic. The airline says it needs to foster a strong pipeline of pilot candidates to support future demand. The TSA says it screened 2 million people at airports across the country on Sunday. That's the most since March 7th of 2020. Yesterday, American Airlines announced plans to cut flights through July due to growing demand and labor shortages. Well, last summer, fireworks sales exploded when the pandemic canceled many 4th of July celebrations, but this year, shipping issues have sellers worried about supply as well. And when we come back, we'll get the complete forecast from Dana. Stay with us.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Menards has everything you need to light up your home. Update your living space with a Hunter ceiling fan. They add style and help reduce energy costs all year round. Keep your ceiling fan well lit with over 800 light bulbs to choose from. Sylvania's new True Wave Natural Spectrum LED bulbs offer the best in lighting technology. Get 11% off all Hunter ceiling fans and Sylvania LED light bulbs right now at Menards.
Steinheim
Steinhaffel's 4th of July sale is happening now. Start with store-wide savings of 35 to 50% off. Plus, get great deals like this recliner, just $249. A Beauty Rest Queen mattress, $349. Or this queen bed, now $749. A 5-piece dining set, $799. Want to freshen up your patio? Right now, all patio is on sale. And with Steinhaffel's special financing, you save even more. Only at Steinhaffel's and Steinhaffels.com.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture on the line, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Wednesday morning, we are tempting your taste buds by making tacos and margaritas in the 608.
And we'll get you caught up on all of the big news from overnight to help you prepare for your day. Join us between 4:30 and 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Good afternoon, Pam.
It is a good afternoon. Absolutely, Mark. This weather is friendly for our beautiful bovines, and boy, they have been doing the work lately. The latest update from the National Ag Statistical Service is out, telling us that we have got milk cows that are producing 85 pounds of milk more this May than they did a May ago. In Wisconsin, we saw a 6% increase in May milk production, up to 2.73 billion pounds, and we're doing it with basically the same number of cows that we had, 1.27 million head. That's the same number as in April, but it is 17,000 more than were on the line a year ago. Like I said, all those cows producing about 85 pounds of milk more this May than they did last. So a lot of farmers very grateful for the rain that we picked up over the past 5 days' time, regardless of how much. But they're still not quite confident that they've got a real bin buster as far as the 2021 harvest is concerned. Their confidence ratings went down again this week. The Wisconsin Ag Statistical Service said as of Sunday, 69% of our corn is considered good to excellent. That's a drop of about 2 percentage points in confidence in just 1 week's time. Same trend with our soybeans. 62% of our soybeans called good to excellent. That's down 3 percentage points in 1 week's time. And it really mirrors what we're seeing from farmers outside of Wisconsin. Everybody really questioning just exactly how much corn and soybeans are going to be able to produce, especially if we don't see a little bit more rain in that forecast. Meanwhile, this cooler than expected weather is perfect for our small grains. We've got 60% of our oats in Wisconsin that are headed out. 93% of our winter wheat is headed out. Both those crops far in advance of where they normally would be at this time of the year. And potatoes, believe it or not, will be digging your brand new 2021 Wisconsin potatoes probably within the next couple of weeks going into July. Right now, that crop 87% rated good to excellent. Today in the dairy markets, barrel cheese dropped a penny at $1.47. 40-pound block cheese up 1/4 cent at $1.47.5. Double A butter dropped 3 3/4 cents at $1.74 3/4. And as far as corn and soybeans are concerned, it's pretty quiet. Our soybeans most recently took a little bit of a nosedive on both cash and new crop, down about double digits. Otherwise, the corn is pretty quiet. Corn pretty quiet, probably out in our farm fields as well with this kind of mild weather. But I know it's going to be changing, Mark.
All right. Thank you, Pam. We're sorry we didn't have the numbers for you today, but we'll get that straightened out for tomorrow. We do have Dana all straightened out, though. Great day today.
It is a great great day today. I agree with Pam. Our beautiful bovines out enjoying the weather. I was able to get out with my dog Penny and walk around a little bit, and we've got a cow pasture pretty close to the neighborhood, and got to say hi to all the bovines that were out and about, just enjoying their Tuesday, enjoying the sunshine. Here's a live look over Platteville right now with our Queen Bee Radio sky cam. A nice sunny sky. The same goes, of course, over Madison with our WIC TV sky cam, getting to just enjoy a pleasant afternoon. Not too cool. Of course, yesterday temperatures dropping back just a little bit. This afternoon we'll see highs landing in the low 70s. So we're going to creep up just a few more degrees. It's below average, but we'll be back in the 80s in no time. Summer certainly settling back in for the end of June, and as we head into July, trending into the mid to low 80s for us. As far as our rain potential, that's going to hold off for the next few days, starting to build in more during the day on Thursday into Friday and early in the day on Saturday. That's going to be our peak opportunity to pick up our next round of showers. And of course, as Pam just pointed out, we did pick up some rain over the weekend, and it was good news for us to pick up a little bit of accumulation. Not a lot. We certainly need some more. And these rain opportunities for the end of the week into the weekend, that'll be good news for us to add a little more accumulation. Temperatures for this afternoon landing in the 70s. This time of year, we should be closer to 80 degrees, so it is still cool for the end of June. By the end of the week, we're back to a warmer trend with high temperatures in the mid to low 80s. And for Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend, a stormier pattern with those shower chances expected to develop. This afternoon, with all that sunshine, of course, our Doppler track nice and quiet in southern Wisconsin. We're expecting to enjoy a really pleasant evening. Looking ahead to Wednesday morning, there might be a slight chance for an isolated shower early in the day on Wednesday. Most of the rain, though, is trending south of the Illinois state line. In the afternoon, we'll have partly sunny skies with high temperatures in the low 80s for Wednesday. So our warming trend carrying us into Wednesday afternoon. For Thursday, plan on temps in the 60s early on, and then this line of showers and thunderstorms starts to sweep in the late afternoon on Thursday. It could bring just a few isolated thunderstorms building into the area. So right now, we do have a marginal risk for severe weather for us for most of southern Wisconsin for Thursday. The slight risk along the western edge of the state where that line is going to sink south during the heat of the day. So it's something that we're going to keep an eye on as we look through the next few days, with the focus still, of course, being able to pick up a little more rain as we are starting to see that extreme drought status creep into the very southeast corner of the state. More rain would be good news. We're trending a little below average right now as we look ahead in the forecast with our temperatures and our precipitation. It would be nice to not only make up the deficit that we're in with our drought status, but to add a little bit more on as we look ahead to July. Partly sunny skies, of course, for the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures will be in the low 70s here in no time, in the 80s as we look ahead to next week. And we are at the end of the week and into the weekend, and we are expecting some rain chances to develop for Thursday and for Friday. That'll continue into Saturday, and sunny skies for the start of next week.
All right, more like June.
Yes, more like June to see the 80s building in. Absolutely.
All right, Dana, thank you. Well, if fish is on your summer menu, we've got a recipe worthy of toasting with a big glass of lemonade. It's what Howard's cooking up in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Are you ready to have some fun? I sure hope so, because today we're combining our love for homemade pucker-up lemonade with fresh salmon. I know you're thinking, that sounds odd. But once you see how this comes together, you'll be hooked. The first thing we're gonna do is make a creamy lemon sauce by combining some mayonnaise with a bit of frozen lemonade concentrate that we thawed, along with a bit of black pepper. We'll set that aside for a sec, while in a large skillet, we heat the rest of the lemonade concentrate with some water. Once it's boiling, we lower the heat and add our salmon fillets. You want to cook this until the fish flakes easily, which takes about 8 minutes. When it's done, it's ready to serve hot or cold with our homemade lemonade sauce. With only a handful of ingredients and it being done in less than 10 minutes, I can't think of a better summertime meal. To get the recipe for our lemonade poached salmon, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a surprisingly refreshing way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Drinking water can help you stay hydrated, but that's not the only way you can increase your fluid intake. Dietitian Michelle Swader will share some tips next at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Time is of the essence when planning for retirement. So take the time now to make sure yours is well built. Retirements are built here every day. Retirement Income Planning, LLC.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet, commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
After an accident, if you want to win, time is not on your side. Every second you wait, the less your case may be worth, which is why what you do next is critically important. You may have only one chance to get this right. So put a powerful law firm on your side, one the insurance companies have dealt with before. Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
What does your retirement future look like? With a well-built retirement, your future can look bright. Your financial home secure. Retirements are built here every day. Call now and start building yours.
Cooled its heels in early trade after a big rally to start the week. Investors took pause ahead of more comments from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell before Congress. In prepared remarks, Powell noted improvement in the economy but said pandemic-related risks remain. Today is the last day of Amazon's summer sale, but the Prime Day discounts may not be as deep as you hope. According to research from Adobe Analytics, discounts being offered this year are below 10% on average. Compare that to Cyber Monday, which traditionally offers deals with double the savings. A status update. Facebook added the audio space world to its friends list. The social media giant unveiled a suite of live audio rooms and podcasts yesterday. Public figures and select Facebook groups can create live audio rooms where users can listen and join live conversations about topics they're interested in, similar to Clubhouse. And how much would it take for you to quit social media? According to a new survey from Reboot Foundation, 1 in 5 respondents would require $1 million to say sayonara to social media. 40% would give up cars, TVs, and pets before logging off their preferred platform. And 70% of social media users would not drop their accounts for less than $10,000. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. It's the time of year where dehydration is a big concern, and today we're joined by clinical dietitian Michelle Swader from UW Health with some tips about how to increase your fluid intake. Hi, Michelle.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Let's first talk about dehydration. What's the problem?
Right. Well, the body has to work harder in hot weather to maintain its proper temperature so our temperature doesn't rise. So we use a lot more water in perspiration and respiration that needs to be replaced, because if we are dehydrated, then it could cause problems with a lot of our system's functions.
So what's the best way? Water?
Well, water is definitely the gold standard, but any unsugared, non-caffeinated, non-alcoholic beverage like a tea or something like that would be a good option. But one thing that I try to encourage people to do is rehydrate with food, and that involves fruits and vegetables.
How much moisture is in fruit and vegetables?
Well, a lot of people don't realize how much there is. So there's about 90% or more in most fruits or vegetables. So if you're having a cup of cucumber, for example, you're pretty much taking in a cup of water, as well as the water that you also drink. And then if you compare that with something that's processed, a potato chip or a cookie is only going to have 2 to 5% water.
Some fruits and vegetables more than others? I'm thinking like a peach.
Yeah, anything that's going to be juicy, something that's a little bit more on the dry side is still going to be 70%. And those kind of would be something like a potato or a banana. But if you think of something that's really juicy, and even something that's not necessarily juicy, like a cucumber or lettuce, is still a majority water.
Really? How about sports drinks?
Well, sports drinks are very helpful, but they will have other added ingredients, of course. So you might have sugar or some artificial sweetener. But if you're doing something like a cucumber or a tomato, you're going to have some natural potassium and magnesium there. So you're actually getting electrolytes in addition to the water. So it's actually a really great recovery item.
So how do you know if you're dehydrated? I assume everyone is to a point.
Yes, well, and it can happen in the morning. You know, if we don't drink overnight a lot of water, you know, we'll wake up pretty much the most dry we're going to be all day. We recommend to shoot for at least 64 ounces of fluids a day, in addition to whatever you might eat. But one of the items to kind of watch for is just to make sure that your urine is a pale yellow or even a clear color. If it gets really dark, that tells us that our kidneys have to work really hard to concentrate that urine.
All right, and the hotter it gets, the more we need to hydrate.
That's right.
Michelle, great advice. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Well, last summer, fireworks sales exploded when the pandemic canceled many 4th of July celebrations. But this year's shipping issues have sellers worried about supply. Liz Collin reports.
Buy early because stock is short.
Slay Rasmussen is co-owner of Fireworks City in Wisconsin and is having trouble keeping the shelves stocked.
I'd say we're short by about 30%.
It's a problem being seen nationwide because of pandemic-related supply chain problems. A shortage of shipping containers in China is slowing down fireworks deliveries from that country. There are additional delays in the U.S. getting products unloaded and then put on trucks. Fireworks have been in high demand since last year when more people celebrated at home. This Missouri shop saw customers buy not just for the 4th, but also New Year's, the Super Bowl, and even Halloween.
It was just unreal. If there was a reason to buy fireworks, they found a reason to do it.
Dapkus Fireworks in Connecticut purchased stock early and is hearing from other shops.
We're getting multiple calls from dealers throughout the United States, just mom and pop shops that sell fireworks that are looking for fireworks, and I can't sell them anything.
This should all be filled here.
Rasmussen says customers can expect to pay more.
There's going to be an increase in prices just because shipping has doubled since last year. Doubled.
Shops nationwide are reporting price hikes from 10 to 30%, and the problem is expected to continue. Ongoing manufacturing and supply delays could lead to another round of shortages next year. Liz Collins, CBS News, Baldwin, Wisconsin.
It's always something, isn't it? Here's Dana, one final check of the forecast. No natural fireworks, at least for today.
No, not for today, no. By the end of the week, we might see some showers and thunderstorms building back in. Today, of course, partly sunny outside, really nice temperatures in the low 70s here this afternoon. A chance to maybe see an isolated shower or thunderstorm overnight. The better opportunity building in as we look ahead to the next few days. Also a little warmer for us by the end of the week. We're trending close to 80 and heading into next week in the mid to low 80s. So a little more seasonable as we push towards the start of July.
All right. Thank you, Dana. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.